My name's Carl and I make videos about fishing, targeting many species all across the world. Over the years, I've amassed a hefty collection of fishing tackle.
However, where I actually store this gear has always been kept a secret. I've barely ever taken a camera inside my fishing tackle room, and I've certainly not told anyone where it is. Now, this secrecy is for two reasons. The first reason is because it's an absolute mess. This is something that I'm going to try and sort out within this video. And the second reason I will explain later on. Okay, so at the moment I've got fishing tackle out here, in there, upstairs, and also in my office. That's because around about a month or two ago, I stripped out the fishing tackle room with the aim of starting completely from scratch.
Okay, so my garage is and always has been a mess. It's just seemed like I've got too much kit in too small of a space. Early this year, before the fishing season properly began, I removed everything and started the renovation by repainting the floor. I then began purchasing new storage solutions, like these boxes which I'd probably be using for bait. Of course, I didn't used to film these videos on my own. Up until 2022, this channel was called Korda and Alex Fishing, and it documented my brother and I's fishing adventures. Lately though, Alex has been working on his own channel, called Just Alex, where he's often completing DIY projects and builds. So it only seemed right that I call Alex to help me with the next part of my tackle room overhaul.
Holding a big fish. And release.
Go up to there, meaning you'll be left with a slither down the middle of space to walk up and down, but loads of storage space on the wall.
B and Q.
A quick visit to the hardware store provided us with all the materials we'd need to build my new shelving. Alex's knowledge and can-do attitude was invaluable, almost as helpful as the tools that he brought round.
You're doing a great job there, Alex.
Oh, so nice in the sun.
Isn't it beautiful?
We need thicker, like wider screws.
Oh, are they the wrong ones?
Yeah. Oh, I know the ones.
Oh, yes.
3, 2, 1.
To me, to you. What have you had? Uprights underneath.
Yeah, we're going to put a bar there to stop it from bending.
With the first shelf tested for size, we decided to clear the area and repaint the whole room.
It feels really stupid, painting a white wall white.
But the next day, I realised the effort was worthwhile.
So this is where we are at now. An empty, blank canvas ready to fill with fishing tackle. Rods across the roof, nets all across here. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this storage.
The first thing I want to see is if the rods fit.
Well, that's lucky.
That works so much better than I was expecting it to.
It's so neat, and so much of the space in the top of the room is now used, whereas before it was kind of wasted up there.
When I was younger, it was just an impossible dream that one day I might have a bunch of fishing rods for all the different styles and tactics of angling. But to be honest, I actually probably for the first 5-6 years of my fishing literally had one rod and it went everywhere with me. Before that, I had a bamboo cane. And I realise it's almost entirely thanks to you guys watching my videos that I've even had this life in fishing, this opportunity to fish and film as a career. So in a way of saying thank you, put a comment down below with an item of tackle that you've always dreamed of having, something that will really help you with your fishing. In association with my sponsors, Korda and Guru, we will pick 10 of your comments at random, and yeah, I'll do my absolute best to get you your dream item of tackle sent out. Definitely don't want to drop this. Right, where's my pike fishing stuff gonna go? Coarse fishing, lure fishing, carp fishing. I'm gonna have loads of space, I think.
Slowly but surely, I began sorting through my predator tackle, trying to organise it properly.
But yeah, pike fishing actually wasn't very good this winter. Oh, goodness me, look at that. Don't you just love it when pike lures do that?
As I was saying, the pike fishing wasn't the best this winter. Heading out with my friends Ryan and Dan, we definitely put in some effort.
Oh, there's a big one up there, Dan. Did you see that? Crikey, look at the size of that.
See the size of that one?
That's made a big swell.
However, every bite I earned seemed to come from quite small ones, and I'm still searching for that 20-pound river pike.
Pike? Oh, he's got a stick in his mouth. No smoking.
Oh, he's a lovely one.
Oh, there we go, that's a bite. Oh, yay. Don't fall in, buddy. Hey!
Goodbye, beauty.
Would have been nice if I had caught one on that lure. The only good bit of predator fishing was when I decided to head out to the Netherlands in search of giant perch. Nice boat. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, 6, 8. My Netherlands trip was incredible, and to be honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna break that personal best, but you never know. All right, I'll sort that out another day. Done. Lovely. I'm on to my carp fishing stuff. This is probably what I have most of, as I do quite a lot of carp fishing, although not so much in the winter, because I just find it a nice break.
Oh, fish!
A little bit of a change, just to do a bit of multi-species stuff through the winter months.
Oh, you're joking. What was that?
I did a little carp fishing the other day. Normally I target them when you get a little mild spell, and we had 3 or 4 days where the weather wasn't too bad, overcast, reasonably warm, and I got down the canal with both Tom and Cal.
I'll get the rod out soon. Park up! You're definitely in. It's kited well right. Round the island?
Yeah. How long have you been on for?
Fish. 2 of them. From here. Fish times 2. Yeah, we didn't get them from Tesco.
No. Although you can get them from Morrison's though.
Carp?
Yeah. True story.
I know where to go on my next blank.
I'm not entirely sure what carp fishing I'm going to be doing this year.
But whilst exploring with Omi back in January, I found a promising new water.
We've just been walking around a little park lake near us. It's winter, there's ice all over the ground, and the lake, I'm so bad at filming backwards like this, the lake is frozen. I'm tempted to come back a bit later on in the year and give it a little go when the conditions are a little more favourable.
With that said, a few months later I found myself walking around a different park, this time with a 100-acre crystal clear lake. Finding some big carp in the margins, I decided I needed to fish it, so I've been pre-baiting some areas for the last few weeks, and I'll be trying my first session on there soon.
So that's the sort of place that I'm quite excited by. However, the Mystery Lake is also calling.
Now this place has proven very tricky, and I still haven't caught another carp from here. It's one of those lakes that just keeps you dreaming.
Fish!
Fish. Is that a roach?
Yeah, hold on.
Ooh, spiky.
It may have taken all day, but I was nearly finished organising my tackle.
Well, that just here is my first ever fishing reel.
This is the first reel that I ever used and owned. I reckon it'd still work today as well. I don't see any issues with it.
Prior to my mum giving me that reel for my 11th birthday, I'd always fished with a pole, especially when competing in the junior matches. Recently though, I decided to get back into pole fishing, so I visited my sponsor's offices to pick up some new kit.
Never realised how big this operation is. Here
Massive, innit?
Like, Guru have got tackle.
We should rob it, shouldn't we?
What? Take it off? Yeah. Imagine the money we'd get if we just put that in my van and sold it.
Millionaires, Rodney.
Hey, look busy. That's what you would do. Yeah, there we go. You helped me get my shot.
A-class power, 30-metre pole.
13 metres.
Do you want to get, yeah, let me film you. You get the pole, that's your pole, you get it out.
There we go. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, so here we go, this is happening.
It's so satisfying. Oh, I'm in.
Is it smooth? What's it feel like?
It's so, mate, 6.5 metres, and I am holding that with one hand.
We need a lake or a river or a canal now.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Right. Shall I press record and we'll go through the proper take?
Press record?
Yeah? Do you want me to press record and we'll do it like the proper take?
You are joking, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay. It's actually happening.
What you're looking at here, folks, is champion match angler, soon to be.
Yes, Riverfest 2020. What year is it? 3. And here it is. This here is my new pole. I'm going to be needing this as well because somehow I've ended up entering myself into the biggest river fishing competition in the country. I'm gonna need a whole lot of luck as well as this pole if I'm gonna have any chance of not coming last.
I'd practiced a little lately, entering a few local competitions.
7.
And I'd been very impressed with the competitors' skill level. These match guys know their stuff.
That's my first ever carp in a match, that is.
So far I've come last, second from last, and now third from last, so I'm moving in the right direction.
The match fishing gear is mostly sorted out. Seat box, side tray, pole round the back. Next up, of course, is all of the floats and feeders. This might take me a while.
I was now finishing things off, with the last few items finding their place in amongst the organised chaos of my fishing room. Life jackets and waterproofs were hung by the door, and conveniently tucked behind it were my waders. Back in the house though, Omi had been busy organising the perfect finishing touches for my fishing den.
With the garage almost completely finished, I think it's quite clear and quite obvious that that room is very valuable to me. And fishing tackle does get stolen more and more often, especially from people who put their lives on the internet. The doors of my garage have always been pretty rotten. They're made of wood with rusty sort of metal bolts at either side, and I decided it was too much of a risk, that it would be too easy for someone to break into that. So before I started this renovation project, I got my friend Ryan to help out. He works for a company that installs garage doors, but not just any garage doors. These things are super thick, stainless steel, solid, triple locked, reinforced garage doors. And so with that done, I felt a little more confident to make this video.
There they are, Predator print and your favourite carp.
Hey!
Oh.
That is exactly what the room needed to finish it off. I'm super happy with this. This is literally the fishing room that I dreamed of as a kid. If you want to go and grab one of these pictures that Omi drew, we printed a small number of them and they're available on fishwithcarl.co.uk.